Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Aussie Farming in Philippines. What a lovely day. Not. Well, it rained, drizzled and drizzled from lunchtime, about 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, about 12 o'clock. It drizzled all the way through, light rain, right until I went to bed last night. And just enough to piss you off. The goats couldn't go out into their herding area because the grass is wet, the roads are wet, and they won't eat wet grass. And yucky. So we had Andrew and Kate come yesterday, visit us. They're the ones who had the resort, which is we done a video on the other day, a couple of weeks back. So I'll put that at the end screen here, so you can see. So he's Australian, she's Filipino, and they had an afternoon with us, had lunch with us, and a few drinky poos. So that was quite very nice to see them, very nice. And now they're heading back to their work again soon. I think the next couple of days. Over there. So, oh, hello guys. I've got to get that little bastard Shagot. There he is, the little prick. He's inside. Got to get him. Oh, we'll step in the bath, guys. Step in the bath. What do I use? This stuff here. Bite by the kilo. You can buy it by sachets if you want. But I found if you buy it by the kilo or half kilo or whatever this one is, can't see. I haven't got the glasses on, too much masturbating. And this is the one to use. Use it with the sprayer. Spray all the walls and all the floors, and of course for your foot baths. Oh, fuck my dog. Oh, wrong one. Okay. Oh. What's up, princess? What's up? Hey, you want some tucker? Oh, you're a girl and a half, aren't you? Where's your container? Oh, don't tell me I took your container back yesterday. Alright, I'll be back. There you go, sweetheart. I'm sorry, I left your bowl behind. Oh, big girl. There you go, lamb. There she is. She's looking big as hell again. I'm going to have to measure her up today. See what she is. Just put the tape measure around her. Because I'll tell you what, she's bloody heavy bitch, I'll tell you. Right, that's her out the way. So happy Australia Day to all the Australians out there. All the Australians, I'm going to put a video at the end here for you on the controversy of these fucking wankers back in Australia. Oh, did I say that? Oh my God, I'm so rude, aren't I? So they're still complaining about Invasion Day and Australia Day, all this shit back in Australia. The fucking wankers, the tree huggers, the bloody, you know, lives matter stuff, people. And it just amazed me, you know, like. In 1770, Captain Cook sailed into Australia with all the British prisoners, you know. Ho, jolly good old chap, let's go to Australia. Our prisons are full, let's just take all the prisoners to Australia and colonise it from all the savages there. And so off go the British, and they sail into Sydney Harbour in 1770. And they see the first Aborigine there. And the Aborigines were like, just had little laps covering up their big penises and standing there with one leg on a spear. And their girlfriend, wife, Jean, next to them. The only thing they had invented was the boomerang and the spear. Yet these British sailed halfway around the world in sailing galleons and navigation instrumentation. 200 years beforehand, the Swiss are making clocks to the second, gold clocks. They're building palaces, roads, all that type of stuff. The Australian Aborigine, a spear and a boomerang. Didn't even invent the wheel. How fucking sad is that? Yeah, they had fucking chariots back over in the, what do you call it? Horse and carriages. Oh well, goes to show, doesn't it? So now they're saying it's fucking Invasion Day and all that. Well, where would they be if it wasn't for the white people coming to the country today? Where would it be? Where would Indonesia be without all the Indians coming across? That's Indians with the dot, not with the feather. All the Indians that went across all through Indonesia, Bali and all that stuff, Solomon Islands, and, you know, and educated them and all that shit. The Indians even went up, or got all the way across to the Middle East, like in Abu Dhabi, Dubai. The currency used to be the rupiah, the Indian rupiah. You know, and people say, what have the Romans ever done for us? You know, what have the Greeks ever done for us? You know, it's the same thing in Australia. What has the white boy ever done for us? You know, it's like, oh well, okay. If I could go back into time. I'm telling you now. So, happy Australia Day or happy Invasion Day for the wankers. You know, the little tree-hugging faggots who's taking all the money off the government saying, oh, this is wrong, you know. But it wasn't until, I think I read somewhere, it wasn't until 1938 or 1948 when they made Australia Day in the legislation or something, and that's where Australians could only be British subjects, as in they had to be from the UK. So if you come from anywhere else, you could be Australian. So then they made it, bang, everyone can be Australian if they want. And of course, Australia is made up of every country, so we call it the Heinz variety. If you don't know what Heinz variety is, we'll get a life. So like people say, oh, you fucking Australians are racist. Well, point is, you bastards, Australia is made up from every country. Yes, it started off with the British coming here to Australia. It started off with that, and then you had to be British to be Australian. Then they changed it and all this type of shit, blah, 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 blah. But then every country has gone to Australia. You know, every country, the Italians, the Greeks, the bloody, you name it, the Turks, the Lebanese, fucking, even bloody Americans, Africans, Canadians, Poms, lots of English. So Australia is made up with every country in the world, especially back in the 60s, the 50s and 60s after the Great War, the Second Great War. Of course, a lot migrated to Australia, and Australia was a developing country then, and they needed, you know, stonemasons, and they needed all these people with skills that they didn't have in Australia, because Australians were just fucking cowboys walking around on sheep farms and cattle farms and all that type of stuff, shooting kangaroos. So they didn't have anyone to, you know, really with trade. So Australia really took off because of all the other countries, and that's why there's no national Australian food apart from Australian meat pie and dim sim. Meat pie and dim sim, definitely. But you go down any street in Australia and it's just all Chinese restaurants, it's Lebanese, it's Turkish, it's fucking Korean, it's Thai, it's everything you could think of, you know, is in every town. You know, Filipino grocery stores are fucking in the middle of the outback of nowhere. You know, things like that. And not only one, but three in one town. But the Australians, see, we don't walk around with our hands on our dick saying, oh, I'm Irish Australian, or I'm South African Australian, or I'm English Australian. You know, 10 generations of being born in Australia, and I don't go around saying, oh, I'm English Australian. You know, like over in America there, it's just, I'm African American. Yeah, but you're 10 fucking generations more. Yeah, I'm African American. Yeah, but fucking 10 generations they come out here, you know, like, hello? Yeah, I'm African American. But you don't see that in Australia, do you? You don't see them say, oh, I'm fucking Thai Australian. They don't say, oh, I'm Vietnamese Australian. Like after the Vietnam War, fucking dickloads went to Australia from Vietnam. The Cambodian War, dickloads of the bloody boat people come over on the boat from Cambodia when all the killing fields were on. But you don't say, they don't say, oh, I'm Cambodian Australian. They don't say, I'm Vietnamese Australian. It is, we are Australian. So you other countries out there, fucking wake up to yourselves, right? If you're born in America, you're fucking American. That's it, right? If you're born in Australia, you're Australian. If you're born in the Philippines, you're Filipino. Like, fuck's sake, you know, like, get your shit together. Fucking wankers, you know? I hope I've upset a few people today, telling the truth. You know, some people just can't handle the truth. They can't handle the truth! You know, why? Be proud of your country, you know. We're Australian. Yeah, no matter whatever country I go to, I'll still be Australian. You know, my passport's Australian. It says on my visa's Australian. You know, wherever you are, it's Australian. It doesn't say English Australian. It doesn't say Irish Australian. It doesn't say Thai Australian. It doesn't say Turkish Australian. You know, it doesn't say fucking anything like that. Fucking wankers. So we're going to have a happy Australia Day. It looks like the sun might be breaking today. I'll get some corn done out, hopefully, inshallah. So have an Aussie breakfast, kick the barbie in the guts, get a beer going, and take it easy. Well, wherever you are in the world, happy Australia Day for us on the 26th of January. If you can still call it Invasion Day, it's one for your little budgie. Bloody arseholes. Right, guys, that's my say.